You alright, mate? You okay?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah?
Oh, it's 7 o'clock.
Yes.
My alarm's not going off.
No, I'll come and get you, alright? Longest day's driving we've got ahead. Gav's still in bed. We've got a Preston appointment, and I said we'd get there early because traffic's likely too bad because we're going to Leeds.
Morning! Dear. What happened? My alarm just didn't go off.
Welcome to Toyshop on Tour, episode 11. Unbelievable, we're right at the end. And today we're going to Leeds.
Yes.
And...
Joe, I'm going to wait 10 minutes.
Toyshop on Tour, the new TV series that takes you, dear viewer, all around the country as me and Gav buy as many toys as we possibly can and pop them in this van.
Over 30 shops in the UK.
Action figures,
Dolls.
Star Wars,
Weird stuff.
Transformers,
Aliens.
Thundercats,
Bootlegs.
He-Man,
From all the way down south to all the way up north.
East, West, Wales and Scotland. We're covering it all. We'll have rare items.
And some old favourites.
So join me, Joe, Gav and Matt the cameraman as we take this Toy Shop on Tour. Yeah, we've done okay. We're going to be there in about half an hour, all being well.
So what can we expect from the shop? What's this one?
Heard good things.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be quite a reasonably sized shop. It's going to be a bit of everything in there. It looks like it's a little bit...
Bit of an Aladdin's cave type of affair.
So, you know, you never know. It's going to be... There's some modern stuff and some older stuff. Here we are.
Here we are, look.
Let's go. Come on.
We've got a plethora of modern toys.
Here we are, Cosmic Toys. And good morning, Gareth.
Good morning,
Hi,
Joe.
Gareth. Hi, mate. You all
How
right?
are we? Are we
Good to
okay?
see you,
How's
man.
it going? Not bad, yourselves?
Yeah, all
Brilliant.
good.
Good.
Plenty of stuff in here, haven't you?
It's a little bit packed. I keep moving to bigger shops to have more room, and then I fill
you
that
fill
as
it
well.
up again, yeah.
That's great. So you've got comics, there's a bit of vintage in there, there's some modern. Yeah, we've got a bit of everything. Right, okay. We're going to get digging in. Hey, oh, excuse the noise. The dentist next door are very noisy. I love these. This is a very, very cool toy. The Flintstones Range are worth basically nothing. They're not. The film wasn't well received, and it's just not. But this toy is great. It's really, really cool. Not only do you get a bendy Fred, you also get a dinosaur. Look how great he is. And the idea is you put that on there, and then Fred will ride Dino everywhere. I really like this. I think it's a great toy. Always have. The Munsters coach.
Oh, wow.
So cool.
Oh, that is cool.
You don't see these very often at all now.
George Barris, was it?
George Barris, that's your man.
There you go, he designed the Munsters coach. Fantastic. There's also a drag racer that he designed that was basically a coffin. And there's a whole episode where they go drag racing. It's fantastic. But that's really nice. Joyride Toys, that one made by.
Might be a thing to
Yeah.
ask about that. Always like these.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the list.
For fans of Charles Band's Puppet Master, and I know there are a few of you out there, not many, but a few, NECA have released some brand new figures. Now, in the past, Charles Band has been pretty much in control of things, and as we know, he does everything on the cheap. And the previous figures were the worst figures ever. You pull them out of the packet, the arms would fall off. The likenesses were okay. Look at those, look at the quality of those figures. The likenesses, they're spot on. The main man himself, Blade. Fru's been in it since the very first Puppet Master movie. Evil little man that he is. And they're great, such a good scale as well. Just, you know, you don't want them full size. That's how they released them before. But these are good because they're little tiny figures. Now, they made so much Gremlins merch back then. There's so many gizmos that you can buy. But they didn't make as many actual Gremlins. They made lots of Stripe. But then Gremlins 2 came out. And there was a whole load of different characters. And this guy, he's great. I think his name's Daffy or something like that, because he's the goofy one. And he was, you know, Gremlins 2 was a much lighter-hearted version of it, but still quite dark in many ways. But I believe these transform into his Mogwai form. There, we won't fully transform him, but you get the idea. Look at him. Oh, my laugh actually sounded a bit like him then.
Fantastic Mark's Toys Lone Ranger collection. I saw one of these the other day and I wasn't allowed, it was denied, it was in the box at the bottom of a pile. But here we have some really, really clean Lone Ranger items. I mean, we see, obviously the Lone Ranger himself, we see Tonto, we see Red Sleeves, Butch, we see them quite a bit, but we don't see Tex very often at the back there on the left. Danny Reed, Little Bear, but the one in here really, El Lobo. El Lobo's brilliant, such a cool character. His flared trousers, his big scarf and his sombrero. A very, very cool figure is El Lobo. He's priced at £130, but in that condition, I don't think that's bad value at all. I wonder how bored he is of them. I wonder how bored, because he's very bored. Might buy them all.
You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
Go on.
Oh, it's another massive open space full of toys. I like it when a toy shop properly fills its shop with toys. When you've got a big space, it looks amazing. Look, we've got a whole tub of Doctor Who Slithines.
Oh my life!
That's more than you've ever seen.
That's ridiculous.
And it weighs a ton, so I'm putting it down. Right then, I want to bite your finger for my deal. What you would do, you'd go around the little board. There we go. Very simple, very simple. It was all about this. The board's rubbish. And you go around, you turn the clock, and eventually his cloak would pop open. You put your finger in his mouth and push the button. And you pull your finger out and check whether or not he'd bit you. And if he hadn't, you could carry on. And if you had, you were done. You were a vampire. And they use little felt tip pens to leave a little mark on your finger. Great game, and the advert was really creepy, but really campy as well. Yeah, it was flawed as a game, but you know, still good fun.
Yeah. It's very flawed now, it's got no teeth. It's Anchorman.
Great Odin's Raven.
Hello. Where have you been hiding? Tiger Force. Very, very cool. Sort of like the later you go in the G.I. Joe line, I think sort of, provided you didn't go too far, the cooler they got. And the Tiger Force range was always ace. Gareth,
Yes.
how much have you got on this?
I was worried you was going to ask me that. As you know, up here is not open to the public yet. There's a lot of things that have yet to be priced, and that's one of them. If you give me a few minutes, though, I can try and dig you something out.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
I'll bring it down with me. We're just literally just about to leave, and I just spotted it out the corner of my eye. Seen a few things in here.
Okay.
I like the idea of a bundle.
I sleep with worms. Oh, brilliant.
Now, Gareth, I have seen something else. I'm sort of loath to ask this question because it's a question I'd hate to be asked myself. How bored of these Lone Ranger figures are you?
Not at all. I've only had them about 3 weeks.
It's a long time, the toys.
It's not. It came from a collector. He's one of my regular customers. He's been trading in with me for as long as I've been open. He collects anything and everything. He goes through Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, Doctor Who figures, Lone Ranger, DC figures, everything. Star Trek.
They're really clean.
They are really clean.
He's obviously worked his magic on the outfits.
Yeah, they've probably
minted.
been washed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it is. You normally see these, and I normally go, yeah, but they're just beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful condition. And you've got a Tex Dawson who's 150. You've got El Lobo who's 130.
Yeah, I think they're
So
the rarer
it's
of
the
the lot.
It's the right money on them.
Yeah.
Bang on, mate. So what you're saying is you're not tired of them. You don't want to sell them cheap.
I don't want to sell them cheap. Now, if you want to make an offer on the lot that's not ridiculous, we might be able to talk.
Non-ridiculous offer. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 figures, but the one that always eludes you is always Tex and El Lobo.
And Little Bear's got the extra beaded vest as well.
Yeah, he's cool. He's nicked that off the back of a Ford Cortina, hasn't he? Sort of one of them things that your dad bought.
On the seats.
And then on the seats. I bought these. I can never understand that. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to a price you're happy with, so I'd rather you hit me with a price. Because I think the price I would hit you with would be a little bit hard.
Okay.
So why don't you have a look? You tell me what you think, and then I can see what we can do. Does that sound all right?
It was a trade-in actually, so there wasn't actually cash involved when I took
There we
these.
go. So there could be
I don't
strong
think.
hard cash now.
Are you wanting them for yourself or for the shop?
For the shop.
I thought so.
It is kind of all for myself though, because
I thought it was for your poorly grandma.
oh, sorry, yes. Oh, you wouldn't believe the story. It was terrible. This bit's safe. We've already agreed a price on these.
Haggling. Normally, it's the door's there. But I do understand that we're kind of colleagues. I would like to think that if ever I visited Leicester and I saw something in there that I liked, I might be able to get a similar kind of deal.
No. Yeah. It's condition. No, it's not an attachment to Lone Ranger because it's not. To be honest with you, it's not the quickest selling stuff for us in the shop, but it's condition. Condition's there. I would proudly have them in my shop. I'm sure Gareth feels the same. And this is the problem. I'm saying all this to camera now. Gareth can hear me.
We've got a total of 700.
700. Okay.
So what offer are you thinking of throwing?
Well, not quite that. Is that your bank manager just texting you, just tell you to take the offer, whatever the big man says?
It says keep hold of them.
I knew it! Probably the bank managers. I've got in my head about 400 quid.
We'll go for.
What would you do?
This is where we go meet in the middle at 550.
I'd do 5.
Go on then.
You happy at 5?
I'm happy at 5.
Wicked, mate. I'm a buyer. I'm an owner. Yes! Yes! They're really clean as well. I love them. I'm absolutely buzzing.
Is it still open, that cabinet, or do you want the keys?
Oh, amazing. No, me, I'll probably drop them all now.
Corner full of werebears.
No tax on them.
Unless I've missed it. No.
No tax on them. 20 each.
20 quid each on the werebears. Hold on. And there's a little one, the orange one, which is cool. Fang, we got one of him, haven't we already?
No, but let's get another one. I like werebears.
Original.
2 of them, I think, are really released ones.
Well, later.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
yeah. And the little one is just cool, isn't it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a little one.
90.
90 quid.
90 quid. 10 off and a free little one.
I think
Can we just tweet you a little bit more? Can we get, I wanted to say 70. Can we do 75?
82.50.
Go on then.
Yeah.
I'll do the £2.50 for you. Different. Yes, wicked. Another one done. Brilliant.
I do love the gremlins. What could you do on all 3 of them gremlins?
What are they up at? 'Cause I know they are priced.
Yeah, they got 40, 40 and 30 on them.
30 each, and I'm going to throw you a box in that's a bit tatty. I don't think it actually says on the box which is which.
Yeah, go on then, let's do it.
Wow, it's cuddly toy day.
Hey.
We've not had a cuddly day before.
We've not.
This is the thing, you can come here, you can go and pick yourself up a comic, you can pick yourself up gaming, you can pick yourself up some vintage. It's a really mixed bag, there's so much different stuff in it.
Cheers, thank you very
And
much.
after all that, Gareth did actually knock me off for £2.50 and he's buying us a coffee. What a top man.
Thank you, please come again.
Hello.
How are you, mate? You
Hey
alright?
up!
Hey.
It's
I'll
Mark
check your hand, but
No, but my
looks like
hands are
you've
full.
shopped up.
I'm sorry, mate, we bought everything.
Yeah.
I've been shopping with him for about 25 years since he was on the market. The last time I came, I spent a lot of money.
What a great shop.
See ya.
So, here we are. We're in Moffat in Scotland. I love this place. I've been here so many times. Great. I'm just excited to be back in Scotland. Problem is, I now want to stay here. I don't want to go back. Here we are. I'll throw an antique some point. Go and see Derek.
Masks must be worn.
Mask must be worn. We should find the man himself.
How you doing, Joe?
Hi Derek, how are you?
I'm fine. How you doing, Matt?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
I'm fine.
It's been a little while.
It has been a while, yes.
Derek, for those of you that don't know, had an amazing toy museum situated upstairs, and when he sold it, he let me know he was going to sell it, and it all went to auction. I went to the auction and bought lots of the items, but not all the items, I couldn't afford them all. But Derek is like, out the game, no, not doing it. And then, how many years on? 3 years on, is it, Derek?
Well, it lasted 6 months actually.
6 months.
During lockdown, I decided I was going to start collecting again. So
Oh, lockdown did that to a lot of people, didn't it?
I did.
So how's it
did.
going with the how's it going
Well,
with the collection?
I can take you upstairs and let you see. It's smaller than it was, I'm afraid, but I've started again.
Oh my life, it is. It has started again. These are the cabinets as well.
These are nice cabinets, aren't
They're
they?
gorgeous.
Well, we built them ourselves for the museum initially, so I took the other ones down and I've got them in the back just in case, you know.
So we've started.
We've started.
Brilliant. What are you looking for?
I was really looking for things that I didn't have before, but I seem to get a wee bit carried away and I've bought things that I had before, so what can I say?
So is there anything you're looking for right now that we can try and help you with?
I never ever managed to find the skiff, Star Wars skiff,
Yeah.
but I'd like it complete.
Yeah.
And the Jawa remote control crawler.
Sandcrawler.
That was the two that I never managed to pick up.
It's expensive now as well.
It is.
Oh, straight away.
I'll let you
Look
run.
at there. The converters.
Yeah.
Cyclonoid. Really, really cool toy line. The converters line I always loved. So if I give you an idea what it was like before, you'd have one cabinet just for vintage Star Wars, like this. Huge. Next one would have Trek and different stuff in. It's amazing.
There's a load on top as well.
It was our museum and there's the Hamilton toy collection,
Yeah,
which is a fantastic collection, but apart from that,
There's
there
nothing
might be private collectors, but there isn't even
No.
a decent toy fair up here any longer.
No. Every time we came up, one, the people are amazing. You'd laugh your head off all weekend. You'd have a few beers with friends, but what you would get is you'd sell loads of stuff and you buy stuff reasonably priced as well.
I'm kind of old school. I don't do the internet. I don't buy toys on the internet, as you know,
No.
and I don't really sell anything on the internet. In fact, I forget to charge my phone quite often, I have to say.
I mean, it's lovely because I think I always say that I'm gonna retire at this age. I'm gonna do this, but I know I won't get away from this.
I did pay the mortgage off. So
Yeah, exactly.
Right then, what do we got? What can we buy?
So it's not all a museum. You can buy things as well. Straight away, he's coming home. There you go.
It's like a battle troll, but it's not a battle troll.
Yeah.
Whoa, Captain Caveman. No Velma though.
These are cool. Look at that. I think it was Real Toys. They did like a Superman version as well. Really cool. I mean, really cheap toy, but really cool. I've got to take these. Jack Action Boy. Carded 70s outfits. So taking those with us as well. Clean ears. £12. Would a tenner buy him, Derek?
it would do.
Lieutenant Starbuck. And he is Minty McMint.
Dirk Benedict played him.
Yeah.
And he also appeared in the A-Team as Face.
There we go.
Magnum PI wax pack. Look at that, you feel the gum in there. That gum's going to be gross now. There's always lots on the groups, lots of people saying sealed wax packs on the groups. Garbage Pail Kids, I'll always buy them. But you know, Magnum always has me tempted. That could be the start of a very bad thing. Look at this Viewmaster, lighted 3D, it's got a light in it. Now that's good, isn't it? And then, oh, there's a contrast look. Here's the modern one. And then there's the old ones, the old Bakelite ones. So we've got Stiff Bears. How beautiful are these? And they always command quite a high price and they stay there. And like even the newer bears, you've got bears from 2006 here. You know, they're all limited editions. That's £185. But it's a beautiful bear. And these go right back early. These were some of the earliest teddy bears that were made. And they're all articulated, they've all got jointed arms and legs and realistic fur. They're beautiful.
£40.
Thank you very much, Scott.
Exactly.
There you go, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's a proper Scottish.
it is.
It's Lothlorien Antiques and Collectibles in Moffat, 22 Wells Street. And the phone number, if you wish it, is 01683 221144.
See you, mate.
See ya.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Well, I've got us some Tunnocks tea cakes.
I've got some iron brew. We're in Scotland now, boy.
You've got to do it, haven't you?
Right, guys.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's the last day. This is it.
The final day. What a way to start the day.
It's amazing, isn't it? Come on, let's go and buy some toys.
Toy museum and shop.
Toy museum and shop.
That's what I like. I like the and shop part of it.
We've got a mask up, but
That's all right.
look at it.
Ooh.
Looks fantastic.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at this.
Morning, Chris.
Hello, how are
Morning.
you?
How are you, mate? You
nice
okay?
to meet you.
Nice to see you.
How you doing?
All right.
Hi, Matt.
And wow, already fantastic. This is the shop part of
This is the shop, yeah.
We want to scoot
Few
upstairs to the
bits in
museum
here
and
not
come
for
back.
sale, but yeah, this is the shop, and that's the shop through the back as well.
Shop through the back as well.
Oh, I remember these. You had them at the seaside.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Not the first time we've seen choppers this trip. Look at
They're all
these.
different ones
Look at
as
these
well.
old boards.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, I tell you what, they'll be lightning. They'll be so fast.
Yeah,
Dangerous.
amazing.
Dangerous, them old boards.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, man.
Right, I want to make a suggestion. Can we go up to the museum first, then we can look around all the amazing toys up there, and then come back down and buy, because, you know, let's go upstairs. And we're right to take a mask off when we're in here.
Yeah,
aren't we?
absolutely,
Brilliant.
that's fine. You've got the place to yourselves. Right, just along to your left, through the door and up a couple of steps. There's one room down here with the model soldiers and the model figures. Everything else is in all the other rooms upstairs. You can come back out the same way.
This is really cool.
Isn't it? I love these. Look at these up here. These little Lego cars. All these along here. They are all actually made for Lego. So you would have little garages that they went in, and you could build like a city. So you'd buy a huge set with a big town on it, and you'd make the skyscrapers were like this, you know, the big tower blocks, and you'd have your little cars there. They were brilliant. I love these. I think they're beautiful. Really delicate plastic as well. So I really like these because if they've survived, they've been looked after. This is a great little cabinet. It says on here, the top section of this case contains unassembled Matchbox models. So these were before they were built, and this shows you them in the sections. And at the bottom end of this, it shows you the Hong Kong sort of plastic ones that were made from the moulds. And you'll always notice that the Hong Kong ones are generally slightly smaller than these because they're made from out the moulds of the actual models. There's a huge selection of home comforts for us here. Loads of stuff from Palitoy, especially this impressive Action Man display that's both to my left and to my right as I go up the stairs. There's so much here already that we just don't know where to look. We're running around really excited. It's brilliant.
Oh, look at the magic roundabout set. Look at her at the back there. Oh, I'd love to see her in our shop. I like this Batman cabinet. From all different eras of Batman. You've got 60s here with the little plastic toys, right through to more modern figures up here. You say modern, 1989, so it's still quite a long time ago. But it's nice just to see a lot of Batman all in one place, like all these key rings and badges. And it goes on, there's more. It's not just here, it carries on up into this cabinet. Even more Batman. Batman yo-yos, what I'd do to get them. Oh, we've got a whole ET cabinet. Got the plush, the ceramics.
I've got to take you in here because it's just unbelievable. It's basically die-cast and Scalextric heaven. It's just, there are hundreds of Scalextric cars in this one room. It's absolutely amazing. I just don't even know where to start. There's a lot of stuff in here that I haven't even ever had. And I've had a lot of Scalextric. You'll notice the big Bentley in there. It's larger scale than any of the other models. Oh, there is a few other big scale actually, but you'll notice it's larger. And it's because they're made like a bigger range, made like a 1/24 scale. So you'd have the, I've never had, I've had one I think broken and in bits. That's fantastic. Lovely thing to see. Hot Wheels Red Lines. If you're a Matchbox Superfast fan in the UK, you have a lot to be thankful to these bad boys for, because the Hot Wheels, the Matchbox Superfast was made as a direct response to the Hot Wheels Red Lines that are in the cabinet there. They are hard to find. They're always one of those things that if you find them, you've got that little red line around the wheel, and when you find them, you're always like, oh, this could be the one. Because in the UK and in Europe, we had colours that you didn't get always in America, and in the American market, they are huge. So if you see a Hot Wheels Red Line and it's cheap, buy it, and then you never know, you might have had a rare colour, particularly if you're in the UK.
Welcome to the doll room. Some people would freak out in here, but I love it. Look at all the vintage dolls, all these faces staring at you. But what I really like about them, every single one has a different face. They've all got their own character. But the really old ones, they look shocked. Why they did them like that, I don't know. So here's the challenge, viewer. Would you be able to sleep overnight in a room like this? I don't know if I would. I would.
Another thing which shows how times have changed is this Britain's Floral garden display. This was the time when, yes, you as a child could have your very own allotment. I mean, it's just brilliant. And actually, this stuff's really collectible. I love it. Whenever we get it, it is great. But it is build your own allotment, which, you know, I'm not sure many kids are going, great, we're going to build a little plastic allotment.
I'd have quite liked that as a kid.
But I think this is the best toy museum I've ever been to, just on the basis of...
Oh, yeah. Just the sheer amount of stuff in one little space.
Yeah, it's an offensive on your eyes and on your brain. You're just taking all this stuff and you're like, wow, wow, all the time. I was wandering around upstairs and thinking, I don't see any soldiers down here. Came back downstairs. Hey, big soldier room, full of soldiers. Everything from Timpo, through to Britain Swappets, through to Leeds, Elastilin. The whole lot's on display. And it looks absolutely amazing. I don't really like the military so much as I love all the sort of the passengers for the railway. They've got the nice little O-gauge coach in the background, and you've got all the passengers and the station staff waiting to get on. It's a bygone age. We've even got someone in a kilt. Absolutely amazing.
How cool was that?
What a treat. What an absolute treat.
We've come out of the museum, we're back down in the shop, so we're gonna have a look, see if we can buy anything.
They like to buy souvenirs, so you've got to kind of have a bit of a mix of stuff. I'm sorry. But, yeah, something for everyone.
Rare, priced as such. Freako the Clown. There you go. It's a lovely, lovely Mighty Max ears. Really nice. These guys really know their stuff. £75 on Ratus. Again, these Mighty Max, you know, we see Mighty Max all the time. These rarer ones are really hard to get, particularly complete and in nice condition. Snoopy handlebar streamers.
Oh, I like them.
Look at that.
Get them on the BMX.
Tenner. Brand new. Old shop stock. Really, I don't think I've ever had Imperial Dragon. 25 quid. Don't see it. That's possible. That's the question. Another one here. Yeah, £50 on just stuff you don't see. You know, we see so much Mighty Max, but then seeing the rare ones. £25. Tommy gun figure. He's all right. He's a little bit beat up, but he's 25 quid. We'll definitely see what we can do on him. So Tommy gun with the answer to Pally Toys Action Man, and this was a pedigree creation. Really, really cool. Very, very cool toy. Not sort of quite as popular as Action Man, to say the least, but I rather like them because you don't see them very often. And for that sort of money, I love Tonkas. Tonkas have the best survival rate of any toy. They are amazing. They are the absolute, oh, look at it. That's so cool. So we've got, that's ace. When I saw this, even I, Mr. Seasoned toy dealer, thought, oh, this is the truck. It's not the truck, it's just the blooming Loadmaster bit that goes over it. So this is, as soon as I got it, I was like, oh yeah, it's too light. And then you see, truck not included. So, another disappointed kid here. But it's probably quite rare. It's probably one of them pieces that you kind of walk away from and then you go, oh, it's really rare, it's worth so much money. I really rather like it. I think we'll have to have a chat about what we can do on the price on these and see if there's any way we can get these down slightly. But Chris and Kat always priced very well, so I might be chancing me on with this, I think.
I mean, we reckon it's one of the largest privately owned collections in the UK. There's physically bigger premises, but
yeah.
I don't feel they have as much stuff crammed into them as we do.
No, I said something very, very similar. Chris, Kat, I've seen a few items that I want to, I'd be interested in. We've got the nice Tonka Transporter. I love car transporters, I told you already, I've got a few. This is really nice, it's in lovely shape. I like that, I love the bulldozer as well. The Battlestar, this is modern.
That is a modern one, yeah.
But it's really cool. So just because it's modern, that shouldn't put me off. So that's great. And we've got my sort of weird obsession this week with trolls. And I really don't know. And it's one of those ones I'll look back and I go, why did you even buy that? But then, you know, hey.
I'll put my eyes on and we can go into battle.
The man with his calculator out.
Yeah, well, you know it's going to be a bad one when the calculator comes out. Okay, so we're £165. 150 quid, any good?
140 would sound better.
Go on then.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you,
okay.
Kat.
No problem.
We will charge you £25 for a carrier bag, huh?
Yes, that's right. An entrance into the museum.
Oh, no, you can have that one on me. You can have that one on me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
That was awesome.
Oh, wow. Oh. You really have to come and visit this museum. More toys than you'll see anywhere else. It is fantastic. All eras of toys and a great little shop as well. Okay, right, we've had someone drop out. So we've been, sat down, had a coffee. Joe's made some phone calls. Fingers crossed we've found somewhere new.
Okay.
What's that?
Bad news, I'm afraid, peeps. We've only gone to find somewhere with some toys. Come on.
Where are we going?
Cumbernauld.
Cumbernauld.
Castle Comics. Last one, Matt. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that was really kind of, wasn't it? Right, brilliant.
Straight away.
Yeah,
Star Wars figures in the window. He-Man. Let's go and have a word.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Who was the gentleman I spoke to on the phone? Hey mate, you're right. This is great. This is Gav. I'm Joe. This is Matt, the cameraman.
Hello, cameraman.
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, I'll tell you what. Thanks very much for seeing us at such short notice.
We've got vintage stuff sort of dotted about the shop. Do you want me to give like a quick sort of tour around
Yeah,
the point?
yeah.
Well, we've been going for about 5 years. We're in a smaller unit up the stairs, and we moved down here primarily because we could get more stock in. So it's mostly vintage stuff you're interested in, yeah?
We like vintage.
Well, we
like some modern as well, though. So.
we like to do a sort of mix, and in the position that we're in, we get a lot of folks sort of trading stuff in and lofts getting emptied and that sort of thing. Vintage He-Man. This was hard for me to put up on sale because I love He-Man, but with the with being so hot with the you know what I mean, with the thing coming on. But I've got some nice.
You know what I'm going to ask about in a minute, don't you?
Yeah.
That Ninja.
Yeah, Ninja was a hard one to get. A Ninja, I've had him a while. I had a Clamp Champ as well, but he flew. Here, I'm quite pleased with that. C3PO, he's a 76.
Yeah. Couple of mini rigs up there.
Yeah, got the mini rigs. Great
Plus,
pocket money.
Good play value for your money.
Oh, so good. This is the stuff we sort of have on display.
And you've kindly dragged some boxes out the back for us
And
as
we've
well,
dragged
haven't
some
you?
boxes out the back.
So I want to go and see them and have a dig.
Han in carbonite. It's carbonite block. No Han, but the carbonite block from the last 17.
Stick it in the pile, let's see what we can do.
Is this your pile?
This is my pile.
What's going on there?
It's
Look at
the,
him.
what's it holder? I think it's the pencil holder.
He's great.
He sat on top of the thing and then he held the pencil. So he's missing all the rest of his bits, but he's just really cool, isn't he? He-Man, there were so many times with him, so many different things with him. You're never sure which one he is. 3 wheels on my wagon there, I'm afraid. And he's missing his top. I mean, if he had the top bit, I'd be a buyer, but I think he's just missing too many bits.
It's rock on or stone dart?
That one is stone dart, I believe.
Stone dart.
I do have a complete one of those in the window with the chest piece.
Ah, we have got his actual chest piece in here.
Ah, I've got two of
That's what made me pull it out. And there, that's it. It's that bit that it's always missing.
If you ever see things like this, just give them a shake, because you never know what's in it. So that's the bit. Yeah.
Now, this is an interesting figure, Big Boa. I don't know if you know the story behind this.
No, go on.
Right, so Big Boa was a Cobra villain, and his gimmick was, because all the gimmicks was boxing, right? And he never ever had a sort of a G.I. Joe equivalent to, because it was initially going to be Rocky, but the tie-in fell through. So Rocky, just like they did with Sergeant Slaughter, Rocky was going to be a G.I. Joe, and they needed a villain for Rocky to fight. So it all fell through, but they still went ahead and brought out the Big Boa figure, his gimmick being that he's a boxer. Is missing his size, I believe.
Yeah.
But he has the bow and arrow, and he has like the katana. Oh, now the last time I checked, it was about 70 or 80 quid.
Okay.
As I say, you might want to look at to make sure the waist works and the legs are good and everything.
He seems fine as regards everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's been rebanded, he's been rebanded. He-Man figures, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
He's a great figure.
Snake face. Yeah. He's brilliant, but rubbish. He's lovely. Ooh. When turtle vans attack. What sort of deal could we do on this little lot sitting here?
I know obviously Ninja's quite a rare one.
Yeah.
Snake face is quite hard to get hold of, and obviously they're all complete.
So we've got the empty box, the empty ooze.
Off the top of my head, obviously I appreciate the youth to resell. I've been in the same situation myself, where you're looking at bundles and you're trying to sort of gauge. The thing is, it's not stock that I'm desperate to get rid of, because obviously the rarity.
There's no worries, and you won't be offended by any.
So I'd probably, for the lot, I'd probably go for like 300.
Yeah, that's going to be a little strong for me, I think.
What were you thinking?
To be honest with you, I was around the sort of £200 mark. That's where I kind of was.
And split the difference and call it 250?
I'm going to be struggling. That's the problem. I'm kind of like, I can move up a tiny bit. Should we come back to these in a minute?
We'll come back to those, yeah, okay.
G.I. Joes,
Mm-hmm.
but I am interested in the 2 Tiger Force, which I appreciate are the most expensive ones you've got.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got Lifeline and you've got Outback.
Mm-hmm.
Outback's got a little bit of a broken crotch on him. Lifeline as well. Those 2, what sort of money could they be?
I know Outback obviously he's got a damaged crotch, so obviously he's not going to be.
Yeah.
He's not going to be great.
If we're looking at bundling those 2 figures with that lot there, you know, that's I'm kind of keen on those.
Okay.
If I remember rightly, without those 2, you were at 300. I was at 200.
I'll tell you what. 300 for the lot. I'll fling those in. Because the value, as I say, the value in the Outback, even with the broken crotch.
Yeah. How does 250 sound?
I couldn't do 250 for the lot of it. No way.
Could you meet me somewhere in the middle?
I could go to 280, but that would be it. That would be it. Obviously the rarity of the pieces.
Got a very clean groom there. Could we say 280 including groom?
You're on. Done.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
That was a sweaty one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks for working with me. I really
no
appreciate
problem at all.
it. Say thank you. You've been amazing. You fitted us in last minute.
Yeah. No problem.
You've done
at
us
all.
a good deal on the toys, and
No problem at all.
I'm
Thanks
leaving
for
very happy.
Which way do we come in?
I don't know.
Let's go that way.
Spun me around twice. I don't know where I'm going. Let's try up here. Right, it's 8 p.m. We are in the middle of England. We are at a place called Derby, my hometown. And we're going to a very well-known place that will be familiar to everyone, I believe, that's got an interest in toys.
Yes, and we're hoping it's still there.
In some form.
In some form, yeah.
Right, here we are. So we're here. After a long, long drive, all the way from Scotland, Toys R Us.
Toys R Us. What once was Toys R Us.
Yeah. Somebody's had a go at the R look.
Oh,
That's a shame.
such an iconic sign.
It is. And when you think, how many toy shops have we been to on this trip?
Yeah.
We've done over 30 shops, 32, 33,
Yeah, 33 shops.
2,800 miles.
Yeah.
And here we are, outside what is a legend.
What was once the place, the biggest toy store in the UK.
Built
A
up in
lot
this
of the
place.
collectors today
Yeah,
all started in Toys R Us.
yeah.
Collecting their toys.
I started buying toys for my eldest son in 1999 in here.
That's it.
But yeah, I think going around all these shops, and we've seen shops that have been open for 30 years, we've seen shops that have been open for 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, and but it's in, the industry seems to be in rude health as regards the vintage stuff. And this is the end. It's the
Yeah.
end of Toy Shop on Tour.
It is, but we can't really end on this, can we?
No, should we go somewhere a bit nicer?
Let's end on this.
End of the road.
Yeah.
Sort of Scotland, surrounded by mountains, the loch, a small yet muted sweary duck. And we've come all the way from Cornwall.
Yeah.
I am tired. I feel like we've got to know a lot of the the dealers a bit better as well.
Yeah, definitely. And guys who I see at the conventions all the time, I didn't realise had shops.
Yeah.
That surprised me, that has.
And people that I didn't even know, you know, that we've gone to see and they've been good enough to see us, and then you sort of now you've exchanged numbers and they're sort of...
That's it, some really cool
some
people.
really nice. I had some really good memories out of it. I think there'll be certain things I'll never forget.
Oh, that Zoids thing.
I knew you were going to say that.
It was though.
I knew you were going to say it. It was when you were getting all teary.
I was.
You're getting all emotional. I was like, whoa, this is new ground.
It was, that was new for me.
I think here, right now, you know, I love Scotland. I'm in Scotland, I'm looking at a mountain with a lock. I'm really happy. I'm tired, but I'm happy. And it seems like, you know, when we started all this, who would have thought that little market store that it started from, what, 2008, would come up to
this.
Making a
making a TV show.
A silly little show where two mates go and buy as many toys as they can.
It is weird, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah. Yeah. The mistakes you make along the way and then the good things you do. Yeah.
Go on then.
Oh, my knees. Don't panic, don't panic.
Don't unsubscribe.
Yeah, next week there's more to come and you're going to love it. Lots of things you haven't seen before, lots and lots of clips from the show.
So we're doing a clip show, is that what you're saying?
Well, it's not just another clip show, Gav, no, there's more to it than that. But yeah, we'll feature some clips as well.
I knew it.
Stop!